YouTube. What has been fucking good, man? I haven't really been able to get on this motherfucker like I want to. How y'all doing, man? It's Friday evening. You see what I'm saying? I'm burnt out. I'm up. I'm up. Sorry about that for being on this motherfucker so late, man. I was burnt out. Had to take a little nap. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting old. Niggas gotta take naps and shit. But yeah, man, I'm on here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm on here, man, to talk about this dude, Joe. But it's just I'm just talking about this dude Joe Biden, man, and this just this bullshit ass little what's the name that he got going on. This disinformation task force, right? Disinformation, that's what we got going on over here, man. They using this word like it's nothing, man. They anytime they use something up in the media, man, you see what I'm saying? They keep using something in the media. Sorry about that. They keep using something in the media, right? Then what does that tell you? When they keep using the same type of lingo in the media, that lets you know that something's not right. You know, that lets you know something's not right, right? Uh, that lets you know something's not right. You know what I'm saying? The same old. Now, see, they going back with the Compton thing, right? They going back with the Compton thing, man. They going back with the Compton is crazy and this and that, and Compton 3, 4, however many shootings over the weekend. You just got to look for these trigger words, right? All right, so check this out. So this dude, you designing the task force. You know, this is always a task force when these they talk about eliminating something or they're trying to crack down or go hard at something. There's always a task force. That should let you know too. It's a red flag. It's always a drug task force. It's always a gang task force. It's always a you see what I'm saying? Now it's a disinformation task force, right? Immigration task force. This is all bullshit. Investigation task. Yeah, oh, man, we got it. Here we go in circles. We just got off the merry-go-round, man. We getting dizzy. We getting dizzy as a motherfucker, man. So my bad. Let me share this out before I share this out, right? I mean, my question is, how long are we gonna be continue to be lied to? How long are we gonna be okay with being lied to? How long are we gonna be content with being lied to? You see what I'm saying? That's my question. How long? Right. So yeah, man, sorry about that, man. This phone acting all weird all of a sudden. But yeah, man, we gotta really be on the ball when it comes down to these trigger words. We gotta really be on the ball when it comes down to all this bullshit that this government is pushing on us, right? It's issuing out, right? Outright lies that they issuing out. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So let me sorry about that, y'all. Let me share this out real quick, and then we'll keep it going. All right. So yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. But yeah, man. I'm just I'm tripping off this whole thing, man. And I'm not surprised at all, man. Um, your boy Joe Biden, man, it's just. I mean, I just think this government shit is bullshit. Anyway, I just think this shit needs to be taken out of the system. I don't think we need no damn government. It sounds like one big babysitter, if you ask me. And that lets you know too. These people are giving y'all funds. They're giving y'all funds to somebody to other people. I mean, I'm seeing these watching these comment sections on like CBS or something like that. One of the news comment sections on YouTube, right? They saying that they're talking a bunch of bullshit. I mean, they talking about people in America are so privileged and like every person in America is privileged. I mean, the stuff that I'm sorry, but the stuff that the European people be saying, these leftist European people saying, well, the right, no, it ain't no better. But that they be saying is just ridiculous, man. It's just some bullshit, right? It's just like, how is everybody, what you mean entitled? You know what I'm saying? So the homeless motherfuckers are entitled? I didn't know that. You see what I'm saying? The orphans are entitled? I didn't know that. You see what I'm saying? What if you grew up in a fucked up environment, a fucked up family, dysfunctional? How are you entitled? You know what I'm saying? Oh, but these Europeans are getting displaced. These European Jews are getting displaced. So we gotta feel sympathy for them. They know damn well if that was Africa, I know damn well if that was some other Brazil or some other country, right? You know, where people, with highly melanated people was they wouldn't be fucking feeling the same kind of way. They wouldn't have the same energy for them damn people. Let's just keep it 100. See, there's no sympathy and empathy, right, for American people, especially people that look like us. But really, so American people, there's no sympathy or empathy for any of those people, any of us. You see what I'm saying? So why even bother, right? You can't argue people like that down. You can't argue stupid. You can't argue with ridiculousness. You can't argue with foolishness. You can't argue with that. You see what I'm saying? Why even bother? Yeah, man. So uh I'm just bugging off this stuff, man. I'm bugging. I am bugging off this stuff, man. Why? That's weird. Um, really just tripping off this shit, man. So all right, I'm done, man. I am done. Done data, right? Yeah, man. But I'm just bugging off this shit, man, and just really tripping. Um, task force. So I mean, so this shows you that this is going closer and closer towards a communist regime, right? Because they already pushed the socialism. They already pushing that. Already pushed that. Hell, you seen that shit last year. You seen that socialism shit last year you seen that shit when Yang was talking. Oh, Yang, it's weird how Yang before all the COVID stuff, right? He talk about, oh man, I think shit. My plan is to issue every American $1,400, 1,200, whatever much. I think that's the plan. That's my plan. That's my goal. And this and that. And boom, COVID happened. Democrats, I mean, Republicans talk about this is the dumbest shit ever. Even some Democrats wasn't feeling it. Then all of a sudden the COVID hit. Then that shit. Then we start doing it. Then Democrat slash Republican Donald Trump issued the shit. Right. It's very interesting how that worked. And then bitch McConnell issued that shit too, but he was talking shit before the COVID about Yang is the thing's plan, right? Very interesting kind of dynamic. You see what I'm saying? Very interesting kind of dynamic, man. I'm just like, I'm not surprised at this damn point. You see what I'm saying? I ain't surprised at all at this motherfucking point. I'm not surprised at all at this motherfucking point. Are you? You shouldn't be. I mean, you should see. You know what? I really think I could try. Let me try to see if I could go and share some of these damn comments that these people are leaving, or that left, on that on that news channel on YouTube. It's just ridiculous, man. You really think what's wrong with these people? You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with a lot of our people? A lot of our people are stupid as a motherfucker. That's why this government is doing this. It ain't just people that look like us. It ain't just highly melanated people either. There's some dumbass Europeans too. Let's just keep it 100. And it's the stigma. You know what I'm saying? We got the stigma that you know what I'm saying, that these Europeans are just so smart and just so, but that's not even the case, right? A lot of times it's the other way around. We got the stigma that all these other groups built this country, but that's not even true. That's the other way around. Y'all see how that works? You know what I'm saying? Y'all see how that works? Y'all know what I'm saying? So what do y'all think about this shit, man? I'm about to get into this right now, man. Let's get into this bullshit right now, man. Let's get into this bullshit right now, right? All right, let's do it. So let me share out my damn screen right now, right? Let me share out this damn screen, and let's see what the fuck's going on over here. You know what I mean? Let's see what the fuck's going on over here. All right, but my bad, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's do it. I should have shit out to people I never shared it out to before. All right, so hold up. You know what I'm saying? So we go to share. Let's go to that motherfucker. That motherfucker, right? Duh. How you gonna share something ain't even pop up? All right, so let's get this shit. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Let's see firsthand what the hell we got and what we dealing with. You know what I mean? Don't let me put it on Fox News when they really clowning going in on his ass. It's all the same though. Fox, MSNBC, it's all bullshit. but they really clown. I like how they really go in on these Democrats. You know what I'm saying? The demons, the mob rulers, right? All right, let's do it. Let's dive in this motherfucker, man. No scuba gear, right? Well, see, we got this motherfucker DeSantis. I can't stand this motherfucker. I don't like none of these people. None of them. I don't like no politician. You ain't gonna see this one thing about my shit, my page. This is a bullshit free zone over here. All right. We ain't building back better. We building, you know what I'm saying? We building better. We building better minds. We building better thinking. We gotta think, right? Motherfuckers don't think. Too much emotions, right? No thinking. You know what I'm saying? We might as well all be women in this motherfucker, right? How we think. Let's just get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. And look, last year, Joe Biden announced his coronavirus task force. It's all bullshit. We don't see that this is some bullshit. TikTok, Chinese company, right? They talking about that. Who? I don't be on no motherfucking TikTok. I'm almost a 40-year-old man. What the fuck I look like getting on TikTok? Hold up. Let's go. Let's go. We played it from different angles, man. Don't let me get the Fox News motherfucking angle. Don't let me get that on there, man. Don't let me get the Fox News angle on that motherfucker, man.
I think what's important to note here is what the board is doing, which is continuing what is important disinformation related work that began under the former administration. The fact sheet that they put out, what they noted yesterday,
so
what they noted in there is that
Trump,
this
right?
is meant to, one, the first bullet was about
I don't remember no Trump doing no disinformation task force. I don't remember that. Do y'all? These motherfuckers lie so much, man. That's all politicians do, man. How do you know motherfucking politicians lying when their mouth is moving? Hello. Right? Hello. Let's get it.
Protecting privacy, civil rights, and civil liberties, and the First Amendment. They said the primary mission is to establish best practices to ensure that efforts to understand and respond to disinformation are done in ways that protect privacy, civil rights, and civil liberties. I'd also note that the first example they gave about what they're going to do is support the Department of Homeland Security's ongoing work, back to the former administration, to address how and understand how misinformation spread by human smugglers that prey on vulnerable populations attempting to migrate.
Human smugglers. Them motherfuckers. Democrats don't care about no damn human smuggling or trafficking. You notice how they call it something different? They ain't call it trafficking. They call it smuggling. That's what we call it. Human kidnappers, right? Let's go.
Migrate to the United States.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out these other videos from USA Today to stay up to date with all the latest news.
As if they don't have enough issues to deal with, they now have an idea, and I honestly thought this was just a belated April Fool's joke, but they are actually going to create in the Department of Homeland Security a Bureau of Disinformation. It's basically a ministry of truth. And what they want to do is they want to be able to put out false narratives without people being able to speak out and fight back. They want to be able to say things like Russia collusion and perpetuate hoaxes. And
I mean, I don't like this Bill Murray second cousin looking motherfucker, but hey, this old European Cuban ass motherfucker. Don't call me Hispanic or nothing like that type motherfucker. But truth is truth. Right? Truth is truth. You know what I'm saying? Ideals that equate to mine is all right with me. Let's go.
then have people like us be silenced. They want to be able to advocate for COVID lockdowns. They want to be able to advocate for school closures, things that are not supported by the evidence. But then when you speak out, They want to stifle dissent. And so we reject this bureau in the state of Florida. We believe it's essential that individual Floridians and Americans are able to speak out against false narratives trying to be jammed down our throats by this regime. We know they actually appointed somebody to lead it who herself has been an advocate for COVID lockdowns, who herself has put out disinformation about the Hunter Biden tapes, who supported Russia collusion conspiracy theories. And so this is not acceptable. And in Florida, we're not going to have it. And so let's get real here. Let's start dealing with issues that people actually care about. Let's stop trying. You know, when you're not doing well, there's two ways to do it. You can try to do better, and so then maybe people will like what you're doing better, or you can try to shut up everybody who's criticizing your bad policies. It seems like they're trying to do the latter. They want to stifle dissent. And I can feel, though, the public is sick of this. And you also see it with Elon Musk purchasing Twitter. You know, they wanted to use Twitter as a way to enforce the narrative. You know, when you do things like talk about things that conflict with what people like Fauci say or whatever, and these are very eminent people who will come out and show how what he's saying is wrong, they will silence, they'll deplatform you, they will censor you. And so that is something for a free society to not be able to speak out on these major platforms where so much speech goes on. You know, that's a huge, huge problem. And Musk saw that. And Musk saw people being censored. He saw websites like the Babylon Bee, a satire site, being locked out because they had the temerity to do satire about some of the transgender ideology. And so what he's doing, I don't think the board wanted to accept the offer, but they had to because financially it makes sense. And we let it be known in Florida, since our state pension fund has shares of Twitter, that we would absolutely hold the board of directors accountable if they breach their fiduciary duty. They've got to do what's right in the interest of the shareholders. They can't reject Musk's offer because they're worried that he's going to open it up and for political reasons. And so I think that shows you there's a lot of momentum now.
See, my opinion on the what's name on the Elon Musk buying Twitter thing, I might have to make another video about that. I mean, that shit's not gonna matter to me, dude. That's not gonna matter to me. What is that gonna matter to me? I don't even use Twitter. I'm not even on the motherfucker. How is that gonna matter to me? And everybody, so you know, we got to stop us people that look like highly melanated people. There's no black over here, right? I don't really use that word like that because that's not what we are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to use misnomers over here and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to use adjectives and shit. Asians don't call themselves yellow. Think about it. Asians do not call themselves yellow, right? But like I was saying though, that Twitter thing don't got nothing to do with me at all. I don't use it. Plus, what is that? I mean, this dude, they make it seem like this dude is some kind of like revolutionary or something. They make it seem like this dude is some kind of Fred Hampton, some kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like Peter Tosh or somebody. Elon Musk is none of that shit. He don't give a damn. This motherfucker's trying to gain his wealth. It's all free speech and all that shit. How do we know what he's going to do with this shit? Why are we jumping for joy? Why do we always jump for joy when Europeans do something? Can anybody answer me that question? We don't support each other. I only got 2 people looking at my page right now. We do not support each other. Go on the Europeans channel. That motherfucker be talking about some bullshit. That motherfucker be talking about Legos or some shit. That motherfucker could be talking about World of Warcraft or fucking online motherfucking RPG game. That motherfucker's gonna have millions of views. I'm talking about some real political shit like this, some real good shit. I get 2 views, right? People don't share my shit out. They'll share some European shit. I see my news feed is all day. Motherfuckers share European shit with me all day. Why is that? I share my shit. I don't give a fuck. Y'all could, we could do the subliminals right now. I'll be having people on social media and shit, right? They won't share my shit out, but they'll be sharing European. What's the motherfucker? The dude that look like Pee Wee Herman. What's his name? What's that dude's name? The motherfucker Pee Wee Herman looking European dude. What's the motherfucking name? Oh shit. Stu Peters. Motherfuckers share Stu Peters shit with me. Motherfuckers share Glenn Beck and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Why are you sharing the European shit, but you don't want to share my shit though? Oh, because I'm a small channel. I get it. I don't want to hear us talk that shit about none of this shit no more. I'm tired of this shit. Shout out to Felicia Lockhart for bringing me on the channel yesterday. I really appreciate that. She helped me out. I really appreciate that. You see what I'm saying? My boy BJ from time to time, he shares my shit. He helped me out. But other than that, people don't give a fuck. People don't help me out. And it's funny, I share people's shit. I help them out. I tune to them. I try to put my subscribers onto them, but they don't help me out. They don't do the same. So I'm gonna stop sharing my shit to people. I'm sorry. On Facebook and on Instagram, all that shit. I'm just gonna stop sharing my shit to people because people don't give a fuck. People don't support. They won't support. They're not going to. So we talk all this shit about this and that and the government and all change and this and that. We don't want to hear our own voices. We only want to hear motherfuckers' voices that have 50,000 subs, 100,000 subs. That's some weird shit to me. That's some groupie shit. We want to be groupies. We want to be fans to people. You see what I'm saying? But we don't want to help and uplift the Monel, what's going on? We don't want to uplift the cats that are up and coming. We don't want to do that. We don't want to help the up and coming cats. We don't want to help the people up and coming cats that are you know what I'm saying, that are getting their name out there, that are getting their YouTube or Facebook page or anything like that. They're getting them off the ground. We don't want to help people like that. We want to share the European shit though all day. I see why the Europeans be having millions and trillions of views on YouTube and followers and all this shit, because we help them just like the Europeans help them, but we don't help each other. The Europeans ain't gonna help us. Why should they? We should help. Shouldn't that be our job? We're just so full of shit as people, man. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. People all move out of Canada, this and that. It's still gonna be some still be some fake ass motherfuckers when I move out of California. There's still gonna be some fake ass so-called black people when I move out this motherfucker that ain't gonna support, that ain't gonna help. Let me not get started with my family. Let me not even get started with my family. I ain't gonna get started with my family. Family don't want to see you do shit. Family don't want to see you. They want to see your ass down low. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can you do this? Hey, what do y'all know about this and that? Family ain't gonna help. So-called fake friends that I call good friends, them motherfuckers ain't gonna help. They don't help. They don't share. They don't watch my shit. So I'm just gonna really cut motherfuckers off, man. This 2022, 2023 year, I'll cut motherfuckers off. Don't ask me for shit. Don't ask me for a motherfucking thing. Please don't, because that's not how we doing it over here. We not doing that Indian giving shit over here. We not doing no weird shit like that over there. But Daisy, what up? What up? We do live in a sick society. Okay, so let me stop talking about me. So this society is sick, Daisy. You're right. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, Daisy in the motherfucking comment section. You're right. You were right, Daisy. This is a sick society. So I mean, these people are brainwashing us. And see, we believe everything they say because, you know, all they got to say is, oh, there was a fucking shooting that killed like 30 in Chicago. We feel the mainstream media's bullshit too. You see all these people on YouTube sharing their shit out. The mainstream media lies and the bullshit, that 2-point system thing that they do, or excuse me, 2-point theories thing that they do. We share that bullshit out. So I can see why the mainstream media is where it's at. They'll have something about somebody so-called black that look like us on the motherfucker. We believe it. The Europeans, wait up, I got to see dates, time stamps. I got to see this and that. You see what I'm saying? Because they love their people. Other groups love their people, man. Other groups going to support, and they're going to keep constantly supporting their people. I don't blame them, as they should. I think we should practice that same shit. But enough with that. Disinformation. What do y'all think about this, man? Disinformation task force for Russia. See, that lets you know there's a lot of bullshit behind the scenes with this Russia shit, right? Right? What y'all think? And they're doing all this shit before the primary elections. Let's not forget. Don't forget. You know what I'm saying? Right? Don't forget. They tell you, pray for Ukraine. Pray for Ukraine. What about motherfuckers? What about people that said that they couldn't come over their house because they had the jab? I mean, they didn't get the jab. What about that? What about Skid Row? I could take y'all down to LA and show y'all some people we should be praying for. I could take y'all to San Francisco and show y'all some people we should pray for. I could take y'all to East Harlem, West Harlem, and show y'all some people we should be motherfucking praying for. Let's pray for our unity. Let's pray for us to get together. Because other groups is making us look stupid. Other groups is passing us up, motherfucking going 90 north. We talking about reparations. Oh, reparations, that'd be nice. But guess what? The government is not going to give us that. Guess what? We keep using the term black, a misnomer. I see why we're not getting reparations. The Asian people got that little stupid ass hate crime, that bullshit bill, that fake ass bill, because they're actually a nation, right? They're actually something they could actually trace, the name and the term that they use, versus us. We can only trace that shit back not even 100 years. Black is a new term. Black is a German term. That's a German word, right? You see what I'm saying? BLAEC, right? That's black. You see what I'm saying? It's a German term. Oh, white supremacy, man, the hell with these white supremacists, man, these motherfuckers, man, these white people, the European, but we're using European terms, though. We're talking a European language, all right? You know what black is? It's a description. Right? You can't be a description. You can't be an adjective. But so I mean, DeSantis, I don't like the dude. He's spitting some stuff. Let's go in on Fox. Let's go to Fox real quick, right? Shall we? Let's go to Fox. Let's go to Fox. Yeah, man. Let's go to Fox, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, look, check this out. Disinformation task force. They make it seem like it's so bad now. Look at these motherfuckers right here, right? We go to Fox. We'll go to Fox, right? All these motherfuckers is hypocrites. All these motherfuckers, I don't like them. I don't like none of these motherfucking commentary. I don't like none of them. What is they doing for me and you? Nothing, right? So a lot of times this bullshit, disinformation too that they spit. Just because it comes from Fox don't mean it's true. Hello, let's go.
Shut me up.
Let's get it.
And they failed.
I'm chafing. The Biden White House cracking down on freedom of speech just days after Elon Musk's Twitter takeover. Coincidence? DHS Secretary Mayorkas announcing plans for what he calls a disinformation governance board to combat misinformation ahead of the midterms.
We have just established a mis and disinformation governance board in the Department of Homeland Security to more effectively combat this threat, not only to election security, but to our homeland security.
It sounds like the objective of the board is to prevent disinformation and misinformation from traveling around the country in a range of communities. I'm not sure who opposes that effort.
Oh, I smell a rat. The group will be led by a far-left Russia expert who called Hunter Biden's laptop, quote, a Trump campaign product.
You know what?
She's also been vocal about her disdain for Elon Musk, saying shut.
I'm glad this funny-looking cat just brought that up. Why is the new the mainstream is not going in on Hunter Biden, right? I never seen it. Man, they was even going in on the Obama. They was going in on Obama. These motherfuckers was calling her a man, Michelle a man, and they talking about the lives of their daughters and smoke weed and Hunter Biden and being caught with him, and you know what I'm saying, and just blocking his shit in Congress and the Senate and just all types of shit. They was going in on him. I never seen no kind of protection like this before in my life. No, I mean, this dude gets the rollout. Ooh, Felicia Lockhart, how you doing this evening? Yo, Shaq, what up? What up? Oh man, whew, Felicia Lockhart in the building. Talking about somebody that spit some facts right here. Man, Shaq in the building. Man, y'all can come on if y'all want, man. I'll leave the link in the dang chat, but if not, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Man, yes, now we got 9 viewers damn near up in this motherfucker. Yes, let's get it. Let's watch this let's all partake in this damn conversation. Let's get it, right? So yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's a good point. Felicia, I'm gonna have to look that up. You know what I'm saying? I really am gonna have to look that up. Yeah, man. Thanks for, even if y'all, if y'all don't want to come on or not or can't. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate that, Miss Lockhart, man, and giving me the opportunity to be on your feed yesterday. That was dope, man. That really was. And Shaq, you too, man. You know, you be supporting your boy too, man. But I mean, yeah, man, it's just this is we talk about disinformation, man, and misinformation and disinformation. But see, this all came from last year, right? With the whole COVID thing, I would call it coronavirus thing, right? This all came from that, right? But y'all noticed this before I came in, Miss Lockhart and Shaq. I was saying they had this. It's always a task force for everything: drug task force, gang task force. You see what I'm saying? COVID-19 task force, COVID-19 response task force, right? I mean, why is there always a task force for something that lets you know they hit you with these keywords and that lets you know there should be something fishy about this, right? Really fishy about that. When they hit you with those trigger words, task force, crack down, you got to watch out. War on this, war on that, war on drugs, war on crime. But see, that lets you know that gives me a little hint that the government is behind it when they hit you with them trigger words, right? Problem, reaction, solution. We'll give you the problem, give you the reaction. You're gonna react crazy. You're gonna be arguing with each other, no matter what race. You're gonna be arguing with each other because this is all. That's what it's all a part of. It's a psychological thing. These people study it. So I'm gonna be arguing with you, and you're gonna be arguing with me over opinions, right? But damn, it's opinions though. I don't do opinions. I do facts and truth. What you believe in is a belief of, right? Even religion. You could do something. Religion doesn't have to necessarily mean believing in or some kind of higher power or some kind of a deity or entity, right? Religion could be you doing something faithfully. Ooh, I do this religiously. I drink beer religiously. I watch sports religiously. I go to the gym religiously. See, it's all a play on words. That's why these lawyers and attorneys, they study words, right? Before they study law. Right? So it's a play on words, man. The media knows this. A lot of these players know this, right? So let's go. My bad. Let's go.
Utters to think about the billionaire taking over.
No Hunter Biden laptop. None of that. We ain't talking about that. I never seen nothing like this before, man. I'm not that old, but still, I never seen nothing like this. But I've never seen them just even with Clinton, horrible Bill Clinton. Even they went in on his ass, right? So, with the Monica Lewinsky thing, but I never seen. I mean, this dude gets the rollout red carpet, man, all day, right? And even Fox News, it's not really going in on them like that shit, right? So let's go.
Twitter. Anti-Musk fever, practically a prerequisite for any job in the White House, as more Democrats pile on the world's richest man and his love of free speech.
Oh, no.
Liz Warren taking another shot last night.
Is right.
Happy birthday,
Shantae.
16 years old. Don't you think you should be loosening the reins?
This is the stage where you tighten the reins and she'll end up on stage making it rain.
I don't want what
Here we
happened
go.
to us
Here we
to
go with
happen to her.
this stupid stereotypical.
And look,
You notice the so-called black sitcoms and the black shows right now are just with some of the most ratchetest, stereotypical, just bullshit ever that you could ever think of and imagine. The most just ratchet, stupid, stereotypical, just immoral, right? They don't do that with the Europeans shows though, and they have so much to. With the European shows, they have balance. They have, even if it's some negative shit, right? They got so many shows that show them in a positive light. But guess what? They took away the Cosby Show, right? Let's go. And they even made the new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They made that shit negative. Let's go.
There are going to be rules. Like I said, the only question is, will Elon Musk decide all the rules by himself in a dark room, or is it going to be the case that we're going to decide this as a country? We're going to make rules in a democracy.
There is no democracy. See, look, y'all, the four people on here, right? The four people on here, I know Felicia know, Shaq know. They know this for sure. There is no such, you know what a democracy means? It means mob rule. But the sugar-coated candy, honey iced tea word for democracy that they use is majority rule, right? Either or. We can use both the motherfuckers. Majority rule, mob rule. That's not good. Because guess what? We're the majority and we're not ruling. Right?
Rules of the road could help facilitate.
Isn't this the fake Indian right here? We talk. Us talking. There's always some leftist motherfucker. I don't really fuck with either side. You know what I'm saying? I do have conservative values, but there's always some leftist motherfucker trying to justify. Oh, how do we know? I don't care. I don't use Twitter. I bet you a lot of people on this feed don't even use Twitter, right? So I don't care about that. See, the thing is, now if you would have bought something like Facebook to where more of us are on, or bought even Instagram or something like that, or something that'd have been different. Then we're talking a little bit of a different dynamic. And we talking about the site that you link up with friends and family on. Twitter's just let me give my opinion. Let me go in on this, going in on that. Oh, what this motherfucker said this. Let me try to act like I'm a part of this system by arguing with a celebrity on Twitter, right? Let's go.
Kind of competition, and frankly, break the stranglehold of someone like Elon Musk coming in and just owning the whole thing.
They'll say anything for wampum.
They don't care that you don't own shit. Yo, black ass don't own shit. It's funny though. They don't care about the little man on the bottom, no matter what what race he is. Race owning nothing. Oh, okay, I get it. When it's this cat that owns, I mean, like I said, everybody doesn't use Twitter, so I don't understand why people are so up in arms about this shit. When it's this guy that's kind of low-key powerful, right? Or he lets his money talk for him. He let his money talk for him. It's not we made a big boo-boo. It's not good, right? It's scary. Oh, he owns the whole thing. But the government is acting like they own the whole thing. They don't give a fuck. She not saying nothing about our rights, right? You see how they're not saying nothing about this lady right here. This fake Indian is not saying nothing about the disinformation thing, though. But we're talking about Elon Musk owning the whole Twitter thing. How is that going to? Can anybody answer me how is that going to give him more power because he owns Twitter? I don't see it. I just don't see it.
Judge, what a coincidence that this is just happening this week. It has to. There's no connection whatsoever to the elections or Elon Musk. What do you think?
I agree with you.
This lady is Italian, right? Italian lady. That just goes to show all these people are the same people, bro. At the end of the day, all these people, these Europeans come together and they come together, dude. They Europeans at the end of the day. They ain't you know what I'm saying? No knock to any of these Europeans and shit, you know. But I'm just saying, this lady talk all that shit, right? And that just goes to show, don't believe, Italian, we different. Oh, man, we just struggle to raise. Man, them Italian, we was sent to, forced to this and that, man. They was treating us fucked up when we came over here, man, and this and that, man. How did my people came to Ellis Island and shit, immigrated and all that shit. Don't fucking believe. Don't listen to that bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Don't listen to that bullshit, though. These people are all the same people. The Nordic, the Alpine, the Mediterranean. Let's go.
But on the other side, you have to say to yourself, isn't it amazing how fast they got this disinformation group together?
Good point.
I mean, given how long it took them to get weapons to the Ukraine, well, really, even with Zelensky saying.
These Fox News people don't listen to these motherfuckers. They're not, listen. I was talking to some cat the other day in the gym, right? He broke it down. He's right. These motherfucking, I've been saying the same thing. These Democrats and Republican channels are all on the same page. It's all a bunch of bullshit. One just acts like they're against another when it comes down to one or two things, right? For example, Fox News they're not for giving money to Ukraine. They're not for helping Ukraine. Isn't that funny? Isn't that strange? They were pro jab. Fox News. There was a lot of people on here saying they got the jab, right? You see what I'm saying? There was some couple of sage steals. Oh, I had to get the jab because my job, I didn't want to get it, I had to do it because my job. Leave that motherfucker. Oh, maybe you're not as wealthy as we thought you was, right? Maybe you don't got as big of bucks as we thought you had, right? It's that motherfucking simple. But you notice how, that's why I don't, these right wing channels are full of shit and they're bullshit too, because you notice how they're not against what they don't be against what the Democrats are doing. They don't be against the bullshit. They don't be against what a lot of Americans are against, right? Cats like me or people like me and you with sound mind and body, people like me and you with some kind of substance with logical thinking, men and women. They're not against that. Shouldn't you be against them getting all that goddamn aid to Ukraine? Shouldn't you be against that? When there's homeless people, but see, the Republicans don't give a fuck about no homeless people. Neither do the Democrats, right? Let's go. She's right though. They came up with that shit quick. But you hear how she said, "Oh, but it took them so long to get." Why are we giving? So you're for them giving the Ukrainians weapons? Isn't that weird? Don't listen to these people, y'all. I just want to hear their opinion because I know they're gonna go in. They're gonna go in like a door. So I just wanted to hear. But it sounds like they're pro Ukraine, and it sounds like they're pro vaccine. The Fox news people, right? It's all the same. It's all the same. You know, they just act like they have different values from the Democrats, and that's where they differ, and that's it. It's all the same. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. You know.
Thanks. It's a pity, and that's Zelensky's words, they didn't get the weapons to us, or given how disorganized we were in getting out of Afghanistan.
Yep, and
Just
for the
as an
world to
aside, why
see.
didn't they think
Meanwhile,
about taking the
there's
weapons
something
from
going on
Afghanistan and
that
giving
really
them to
gonna affect
Ukraine?
it.
That would have been a smart
Daisy.
idea. But look,
Oh,
this
Daisy, you
whole
ain't
thing
lying.
is
Daisy's
very
spinning
organized.
bars.
You got Barack Obama, an ex-president of the United States, coming out and saying, we want content moderation. Now we've got these people saying we're going to have a disinformation group where we can say what we think is not correct. And you know, we've suffered under their thumb for 4 years of the Russia collusion delusion, along with the Hunter Biden laptop being Russian disinformation. I mean, they have lied to us repeatedly. But you know, the only thing that
one thing about see, you could tell these panels and these people on the news, they'll give you some truth and some lies. They'll throw in some truth and some lies. You know, they'll throw in some truth and some lies. I noticed that. Just like these YouTubers, they do the same shit.
Control what we say and what we say to each other and what we think. So their hatred of Elon Musk, I mean, it is palpable. See Joey Reid last night, we talked about, you know, he just misses the apartheid of South Africa, Elizabeth Warren. Think of what they're doing to him behind the scenes if they're doing this right in front of everybody. And it's real clear. The Constitution of the United States allows for free speech. No government has the right to moderate, define, or limit.
Oh, yeah,
speech.
my bad. I wanted, damn, that's what she said. Yeah, man, I made a video last week about No Obama talking about the First Amendment doesn't apply. The First Amendment doesn't apply. You know, it doesn't apply to Facebook or Twitter. It doesn't apply to social media. The First Amendment, as you know. So that motherfucker said that shit. See that right there, and I agree with her when she just said that right now. But that's crazy, man. So free speech stops in certain areas, right? So you get on here for sharing data and sharing information, and that's where it stops. Very interesting. Shaq, what up? What up, man?
Man, peace. What's up with it, Frank?
Man, just chilling, man. How you, man? How you, man?
I see you already spitting fire at these, man.
Oh yeah, man. Shit, I know you. I want you to add to some of this. Add to some of that fire, man. You know what I'm saying?
I just want people to start realizing that. Aren't we adults? Aren't we capable adults? Why are we letting these people that's in this stolen government keep trying to dictate to us our adulthood? We're adults. Why they coming in the office, getting these administrations trying to restrict us like we some little first graders? Now they treat us like little first graders.
Oh yeah.
You're supposed to be working with us, not against us. Now at this point, these motherfuckers are working against us. We ask for certain things. Simple things that simple human beings, simple taxpayers, simple citizens ask for different branches of your government. You know, taxation with representation. Well, we're getting taxation without representation. So it's time to hold a mirror up to these cats, man, because they getting overboard with what they got going on. They enforcing too much shit on us as the people. And no, it's not a democracy. It's a republic. They want to push us into a democracy. You know, with the language, the linguistics. They want to push us into a democracy, G. But you know, and some people, unfortunately, Frank, are rolling over, man. They a lot of our people, man. They regurgitating the same words and the same phrases. They chant the same chant, not knowing that y'all chanting yourself into deep into more and more oppression.
You ain't lying. Damn, he ain't lying. You see that? You know, we are. And we regurgitate the talking points to a T, man. You know, we steadily regurgitate their talking points, man. And steadily, you know, sounding like these damn people, man. And it's just, it's a crazy situation how that worked. You know, you're right that we grown as adults, man. You know, we're so used to getting, so used to being controlled that they'll do more steps to for further control and for stricter, harsher control, and we don't even see it as that. We don't even see it as like, damn, you know what I'm saying? They really, 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 really taking away our damn freedom. Damn, they motherfuckers, they really got their foot on our necks. Damn, they trying one more step to communism, to socialism, right? We don't see it though. You see what I'm saying? We're in the you know, in the realm, man, and see that's comes from a lot of people still watching the news, still believing what they hear and see on Twitter and Facebook and all that bullshit, and not doing the research for themselves. You know, still people coming from people that don't have no like mind. People don't have their own mind, so I have to be controlled. I have to be a lamb to led to the slaughter. I have to be that, right? So it's just a crazy dynamic how that works, man, and very interesting how that works. And I'm just like thinking, I'm bugging.
We need to have Dr. Shakim. I said you should have tried to get Dr. Shakim Bay on or somebody like Galvin or something. That, you know, because we need to have these discussions with people that know the law. You know, that really know the law. And these people, I know they are trying to overstep the law and interject these catch-22s into the you know, into the law. These back doors and stuff, these catch-22s, you know, trying to implement things, impose things, force things on the people that we did not ask for. With this censorship, you know what I'm saying, basically violating, desecrating, stepping all over the Constitution, which they've been doing, you know. Well, I really, at this point, Frank, I really don't. If you go back, if you trace the timeline back in history, these people that's in government and in government is abroad, they never respected the laws of the lands. They always violated treaties, even when it was a truce call. These suckers always, you know what I mean, violated treaties, violated the trust of the people. These shadow governments and stuff. You know what I mean? Not saying that they don't supposed to play their role in society, but they getting to the point where it's getting too overbearing. You restricting what we getting taxed at all-time high. And getting restricted at all-time high. Make that make sense. I want these people that go vote blindly. I mean, that don't do no type of research, that don't ask no questions, just go and hang your vote over. Why are you not asking the questions? What am I getting for my vote? Even though what am I getting for my vote? Huh? They trying to enact bills telling people, hey, they want to enact stuff, write laws and stuff for people, us citizens, saying that if you don't vote, you get fined and penalized for not voting. Hey, with this disinformation task force team, I know I don't know if I sent you I might have sent you something. I might have sent you the link with the Black Magic 363, Dr. Phil Valentine. Shit, you know, they snatched this Cash App. They snatched this Cash App down. Yeah, man. Told them get up out of here. Get on out of here. You get your money up out of here. Yeah. They took his Cash App from him. Yep.
Damn.
Man, boy.
That's grimy right there. That's grimy, man.
It's war.
That's grimy.
It's war. See,
Mhm.
it's wag. It's what is wag the tail,
Wag the dog.
wag the dog.
No, wag the
Cause they
dog.
got us focused on Ukraine, or they got the
Mm.
mainstream media um, commentating on Ukraine and with this Russia war, covering it. Well, not alone we got a war going on in our own land against our own government too. I hate to say it. I hate to say it.
Damn. We do got
They're
a war
using that as the cover. Yeah, smoke screen. They're using that as a smoke screen to pull off all they set themselves up and more. I hate to say it, Frank. Tyrannical rhetoric. I hate to say it.
Man. Authoritative. These people,
Yeah,
it's mad
police
authoritative,
state.
man. And they
Yeah.
know it. They know it, man. But see, people are just so. I mean, you should have seen the comments that I was watching. Like a CBS, something like CBS or something like that on the other day on YouTube, man. It's like a CBS feed or one of them low key leftist more. You know what I'm saying? Leftist feeds and shit, man. I mean, you see these people. I didn't really. I could tell these some Europeans, right? I seen they was like, oh, we should. Oh man, there's so many privileged people in America and this and that. Yeah, we should give aid to them and this and that. I'm telling these people, what are y'all talking about? Speak for yourself, motherfucker. Privileged. Homeless people is privileged. I didn't know that. I didn't know orphans were privileged. I didn't know that. What are you like? You know what I'm saying? Speak for your fucking self, motherfucker. Don't speak for everybody, man. Just because you in America don't mean shit. What about does the inflation does that affect the privilege or not privilege? You see how that works? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a weird situation and shit. If motherfuckers are so privileged, don't you think the government would be doing us like this? You see, we don't think, people, they going on their emotions and they see the other Europeans being done bad. So they want to have some kind of empathy and sympathy, but they know damn well if there was some African people or some Brazilian people, right? Or people south of the border or something like that. They would not have that same energy for them people. And that's the problem. See, and these were supposed to be leftist Europeans. So what does that tell you? Leftists, rightists, all these motherfuckers it's just desensitization. We're desensitized. We're like, fuck our people here. Let's go help out. Let's go help out abroad. You see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, look at the taxes. Look at the debt. You see what I'm saying? Look at the infrastructure. It's so bad. This motherfucker tried to come with an infrastructure bill and build back better. All that shit flopped. It's all bullshit. You see what I'm saying? They just go to show too. They don't really want to do nothing about the infrastructure. They don't really want to do nothing about building back no damn better. This we're talking about build back better, but yet he locked up all these people that look like us with them crime bills. Make that make sense? He talking about we don't want to. I don't want my kids. It's gonna be like a racial jungle. If my kids and stuff like they go to school with people like that, and you should want to those people around you talking about us, right? So how are you building back better when you're a whole racist out this motherfucker, right? You're a whole segregationist out this motherfucker, which I think we should have stayed segregated, but that's another topic. But how are you a whole, separatist and shit, but you talking about building back better? You called black kids roaches, right? And when you talking about building back better.
Maybe that's what he's talking about. See, you got to realize these people say code stuff. Maybe he's talking about build back better. Maybe he's talking about build back the motherfucking racist KKK motherfucking regime back better. So y'all niggas can't recover. Because think about it. Look what all they doing. They doing things directly to what's the word I'm looking for? It seems like it's anti-people. It's the American people. They're doing things. It's only for their agenda. It's not they're not doing things. They're not asking us, man. Now, if we put these people in office, supposedly, hypothetically, in quotation mark, if we supposedly voted for this administration, right, this regime, why are you not doing anything that we asked you to do? Why are you coming with your own agendas and imposing your own agendas on us? Why? On everybody. See, those are questions need to be asked. We didn't ask you for that.
And that's bars right there. That's bars right there. You ain't lying about that. You ain't never lied about that.
Everybody that's thinking about voting, they need to ask that, man. They need to have. If people listen to this broadcast live now, and if they might listen to the playback, you as a full-grown adult, a mature full adult, whether it's Republican, Democrat, if it's a liberal, it's a conservative, whatever you want to call it, you should be writing down 10 things that you demands. At this point, it's no more asking. It's 10 demands that you definitely should have to give to whoever that's trying to so-called represent this United States corporation of America. And you should have a list of demands. All this shit that you got a right to vote. No, you have a list to have. You have a right to list your demands. That's what you have a right to. You have a right to list your demands.
Man, fire.
To these people. To these people, man. And to whoever, this government or whoever the next administration coming up. Man, it's no longer, man, letting them motherfuckers dictate what they want to dictate to us, man. Because we know once they done got that power, it's hard for them to relinquish that power, and they're going to keep pushing and taking, like you said, keep taking an inch, taking a foot, taking a yard, till there ain't no more feet in the yard to be taken. Everything is taking over, Frank, and now everything is taking over.
I like that. A list of demands. That's true, because that's what they tell you. Oh, they see. I mean, other groups, everybody else is smart. A lot of these other groups are way smarter than us, and they don't fall for the stupid bullshit. But we do, right? And they hit us with the see. That's why I be telling people, watch these secret societies. Watch these, because I'm not just trying to rag on secret society. I'm trying to rag on the people that are in secret societies. These pastors, politicians, councilmen, clergy, misleaders, all a part of these motherfuckers. So that's my thing. You see what I'm saying? These people come together to use us and mislead us. For example, they'll tell you, oh man, you notice every single election is so valuable to us. They talk about it's the vote or die. Oh man, this is the most serious election in history, and this is the most important election in history. And why is every damn 4 years the most important election in history? Can anybody ask me that damn question? Why is every 4 years like that? Why is they just hit us with the bullshit, and see, once again, we fall for it because we be in our emotions. We be in our emotions, even the men do. It's like, so every 4 years is the most important election in history. Guess what? Other groups don't fall for that stupid shit because they know that's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, you know what they know it's important? Putting a motherfucking food on their table. Paying their bills.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And we need to start taking these new Americans, Frank. We need to start telling these new Americans that's coming to these foreigners, these immigrants that came to these countries over the last 20, 30 years, 30, 40 years. Hey, look here. You need to shut the hell up. Sit back and shut up. You ain't got no say so. It's time for y'all to sit back and shut up. We the people. You got an opportunity to get out your shithole country, to come to the new world and be a new American. You know what I mean? Be happy that you got the opportunity to advance yourself in the economy, you know what I'm saying? Economic system where you benefit. If you ain't gonna help the people, sit back and be quiet. Because I'm telling you, I'm putting the energy out right now. We're not gonna keep going for these motherfuckers, these new American motherfuckers coming here and agreeing with this bullshit. You know what I mean? Nah, we ain't going for that. I'm putting the energy out there. And I hope everybody that's listening to this broadcast catch that energy too. Nah, man. We're not finna let y'all come here and pile up on us, and then y'all sit back on y'all hands and shit and agree to all this BS. Cause y'all get the benefit. See, y'all get the benefit. and you got to be quiet puppies because y'all was allowed to come into this country
Mm.
and step over the original people. Now we trying to be nice and play fair, but a lot of these people don't want to be nice and play fair. They want to put their 2 cents in. Man, if you benefit, man, just be quiet. You have no right to put your 2 cents in, because in a
Agreed.
minute, the energy is gonna be like, it's gonna be saying, go back to your own country. That's gonna be the energy in a minute.
Mm.
The energy in the minute is gonna be, go back to your own country.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
You ain't lying. I agree. You know, the Ukrainians, everybody coming here, man. You know, the Afghanis, and they giving these people billions of dollars. They giving them all these guns, and it's just like, but they're making harsh and strict gun laws for you. They're making harsh and strict gun laws for your ass and shit, man. But at the same time and shit, they sending these motherfuckers ARs and all this ammo and AK-47s and all this shit. Ain't that something? And I don't understand why we don't see that from a perspective. Imagine this. You see what I'm saying? If it was the other way around, if their country was a so-called superpower like America was so-called, would they be helping us? Hell no. And see, it's funny how we don't look at stuff like that. We don't look at stuff from a lens or perspective like that at all. You know, we just trapped into the same. And see that, you know, cats working, hustle bustle, school, and you know, busy and driving and all this shit. So I could see why a little bit, but at the same time, like you said, we're grown as adults. Enough is enough. When you're gonna really wake up and just say, you know what, man, we ain't going for the bullshit no more, man. But I agree, man. You know, some of these people, a lot of these people come from these countries and have the same kind and be on that same bullshit, man, and trying to say fuck you, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like these dictating Europeans, man. I agree with you on that, man. And you know, these Ukrainians, man, you know, they displaced them all across America, and it's just really crazy, man. And you know, it's a trip. You see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, we talk about
they in government positions too, Frank. They come and get in government positions, man. You know what I mean? So they're not gonna have our plight, man. They're not gonna be empathetic and sympathetic to our plight and what we fighting for, freedom and justice that we are fighting for. You know what I mean? They coming from their own oppression. They glad to be over it, so they're gonna come and they're gonna start oppressing, assimilating to the system and start oppressing too.
Yep.
They don't have no compassion for us. You know what I mean?
Hell no,
they come here for a better life. If it all means necessary. If they come for a better life, to mean to step over the original people here. They don't care. You know what I mean? They open to do that.
But just get back to what you said about the voting thing. They have our people, man. It's just like that. It's such a ritualistic thing with the vote, man. It's hella ritualistic, man. It's just like, wow, really? You know, it's hella symbolic. It's hella you see what I'm saying? It's a trip to me, man. It's just like, I mean, that shit's not important. You see what I'm saying? But like you said, putting that list to demands and you see what I'm saying, and actually coming with solutions and stuff with your demands and actually wanting something for your vote is important. And they didn't teach it. We're not on that at all, man. We're not on that at all. And I see why. A lot of us haven't been taught credit. A lot of us haven't even been taught, BJ, what up? A lot of us haven't even been taught credit. A lot of us haven't even been taught, you see what I'm saying? 401ks and a lot of us haven't even been taught, you see what I'm saying? Investment.
Land ownership. How to loan in, how to obtain land and how to use your land. How to use your land to gain wealth, generational wealth off the land that you purchase. You know what I mean? We haven't been taught that. And now we should demand that our children, our future generations be taught that to bring them up to par on the global level. You know what I mean? Because these foreign companies, they teaching their youth how to be sufficient in economics. You know what I mean? STEM and stuff like that. Because they're going to be the future. They're going to have to groom the next generation. We only grooming the next generation to be great slaves. Now we need to be grooming the next generation to be the next great things, the next great leaders, attorneys, the lawyers, judges. The new chant should be, I am American. I approve this message and restore the land back to a republic.
Ooh. Republic, right? Giving back to the people. And is that, yeah, I agree. You're right. I'm gonna try to, man, dude. I want to try to get what's the name on here, man? Sakima Bay or something like that, or even Gavin or something like that. Yeah, I really want to get Sakima Bay on there too, just to talk, talk what's the name, talk you know what I'm saying, law, and just to talk to our indigenousness to to this damn land too, man, and a little bit of history too, man, because we gotta connect them dots, man. You know what I'm saying, and connect them dots and make a figure out them dots. You just connect them dots and make a statue or something out the motherfuckers, man. And I agree. And you see what I'm saying? I mean, for us to be talking about disinformation and task force and stuff like that, it's just like basically we're in control. We're controlling what you say. But see, the thing is, I see people don't care because we still have TikTok. We still got Love and Hip Hop. Let me name off the things right now. We still got Love and Hip Hop. Ratchet. We still got right. We still got Black Twitter. They be talking about a bunch of bullshit on there. We still got you see what I'm saying? We still got a bunch of We still got TikTok and shit. It's owned by China. A bunch of people making a damn fool on there and dancing and shit and acting like an asshole and shit. Like there's no problems. Like we're not going through this in America right now. So we still got a lot of distraction tools and stuff like that. So you see what I'm saying? So I kind of see, but this, like I said, there's still no damn excuse. We're grown ass people. You see what I'm saying? For the most part, man. And what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing to really combat this bullshit, man? That's a good question. What are we what are we really doing to combat this bullshit, man? And you talk about disinformation. That's basically that's basically your theory or your beliefs against ours, the mainstream, right? So we can't have that. So we're gonna just title it mis or disinformation. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna title either one of the two. That's what we're gonna title this shit. You see what I'm saying? And I mean, you right though, man. No list of demands or nothing. Just like No Obama when he was in there. No Obama, we didn't tell him nothing. We didn't say No Obama. This is what you're gonna have to do for us, No Obama. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna have to do this for us. We didn't have no demands, right? Just like Clyburn said. Oh man, shit. As long as me and my people, me and my families is, you know what I'm saying? As long as me and my family good, all that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? See the selfishness of these misleaders, right? The selfishness of these supposedly candidates and politicians and congressmen. You see what I'm saying? The selfishness of this shit, man. The selfishness. Just like on that movie Distinguished Gentleman with Eddie Murphy that came out in the 90s. He was like, man, I'm just trying to get in here, what I'm saying, get my money, get my status, what I'm saying, just get this money and shit. This is like a gig, like a scam, right? But at the same time, he started caring, like, wait up, man, this shit is fucked up. Oh, let me try to change certain things, man. You see, let me try to do this and that. You see what I'm saying? But these politicians don't give a damn, man. It's all about money, selfishness, their family, their legacy, right? Their brotherhood, whatever the fuck. It ain't about what we damn care about, man. And so that's why the country is still, that's why these things are going the way it's going. I don't give a damn about it really going being down bad and stuff like that, because I could just hit you with disinformation, or I could just hit you with the disinformation task force, a drug task force, a COVID task force, Ukraine, right? You see how they're trying to still linger in this COVID thing still at the same time. They're still trying to push, make it to where it can pop its ugly head, rear its ugly head in this motherfucker at the same time. They're trying to do that, right? But at the same time, they still trying to hit you and bombard you with Ukraine. You see what I'm saying? I don't see why a logical thinking person would actually think that we need to give to them motherfuckers. I really don't. That's crazy. But they were just bombing Ethiopia not too long ago. Weren't they just bombing Africa not too long ago? You see, we don't have that same energy. We don't think when it comes down to that type of shit. These Europeans in the motherfucking comment sections, and the leftist Europeans aren't talking about that, having sympathy and empathy for that. You see what I'm saying? These Afghanis ain't talking about, it's crazy, man. It's just sad. It's sad, but guess what? Like Felicia Lockhart said yesterday, she was spitting some bars. These people, the grandchildren and grandchildren of them are going to be paying for this shit. The trickle. We want the wealth to trickle down. Oh, nah, that's not how it works. You see what I'm saying? The debt's going to trickle down. That's going to trickle down. You see what I'm saying? Grandkids and grandkids before, after that, great grandkids they're going to feel it. They're going to feel the rap. So is this the kind of legacy, I guess, that Jim Crow Joe's going to have? I guess so. Or that he wants? I guess so. Feel that wrath. You see what I'm saying? Feel the wrath from the 2008 the mortgage crisis that Obama and them scoped it up. Fannie and Freddie Fannie and Freddie, right? Feel the wrath from that. Controlled by the puppet master. Monell said he ain't lying about that. Exactly. And see, that let you know the Democrats and Republicans is all bullshit because they don't come together on the right. It's never so they came together on the Stop Asian Hate bill, though. They came together to give these motherfuckers $50 million. Isn't that kind of fishy? They don't want to come together. They just see it's a handout or it's bullshit when we demand ours, though. When we want ours,
I never
giving this that.
I never heard of one of them, Frank. I never heard a Republican or a Democrat on a mainstream platform do a deep dive on the missing black women, so-called black women, black girls, black women, black girls in this country, and the missing black men, black boys and black men in this country. I never seen them do a deep dive on that. Is that not an epidemic? Is that not a pandemic? Over 800,000 black women, girls, women and girls, and over 1 million black boys and black men. Black men. Where's the research team in it? Where's the task team in it? Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. Where's our task force team at? You see BLM, you say Black Lives Matter. I can't tell. Where's the task force when it comes to the food deserts that's in these so-called predominantly black ran areas, rundown cities? 80%, 90%, 80% black cities and shit. Where is the task force for the health crisis in the black community? Where's the task force at, man? Diabetes at all-time high, obesity, heart disease. Now, I mean, the next culprit running up the thing is I mean, you got kidney, people losing their kidneys. You got liver cancer. You got now you got colon cancer. And the way it's looking, Frank, it's looking like us so-called black men and possibly black women are going to have to get checked for colon cancer at 30, early as 30. The way things are going. Where's the task force for that? Huh? Aren't we people?
Sorry,
do not our lives matter? Exactly. Where's the task force for that?
Sorry about that, man. Shit tripping. I'm trying to get the speakers. Exactly.
These are the questions. These are the questions I want to ask. Where is our task force?
Oh shit, my bad. Sorry about that, Shaq. These speakers my speakers is acting up. I agree. Yeah, bro, hold on. Let me turn this shit down. Sorry about that. But
you vibrating on a high energy, baby.
That's not good. I agree.
You got too much melanin popping through your veins.
You know.
Frank.
You know.
You vibrating, baby. The energy is high, baby. We done put the energy out there to the ethers, man. The ethers gonna have to respond.
I agree. I agree, man. And that's a good one though, man. And see, that's why I don't, and see, I mean, I'm sorry, man. Not all so-called black women. You're gonna have to hold this L because y'all talk all that shit, but y'all devote your time to talking and bashing so-called black men on the internet. You talking about you know what I'm saying? Black men ain't this and that. Y'all talking about divesting. Y'all talking about you see what I'm saying? Y'all talk about just dating bullshit. There's a bunch of bullshit on the internet, right? And but y'all don't talk about these missing girls. Y'all don't talk about the situation, the state of us in America. Y'all don't talk about the you know, prevention and stuff like that with these black women and girls and stuff like that. You don't talk about proper grooming, proper you see what I'm saying, grooming these girls a certain way and showing your black daughters attention. Y'all don't talk about that. You don't talk about spending time with your damn kids and your daughters. You don't talk about, you see what I'm saying, molding them a certain way to where they wouldn't have a problem with a man. If the man is in the damn house, guess what? You're gonna know, she's gonna know, and you're gonna know what a man is. You see what I'm saying? It's funny. They don't talk about the single the single mother rate in our we don't really have no community, but in our neighborhoods. You see what I'm saying? We don't talk about that. They don't talk about that. Or we talk about that. They don't talk about that. It's and that's another thing too. I'm not y'all so-called black women. I'm gonna have to look at y'all real weird. Some of y'all do though. You know, some of y'all do. Some of y'all use your platforms to talk about some good stuff that don't even. That's not. Let me not get it twisted. But a lot of y'all don't. Y'all focus on the bullshit because y'all are already emotional people already as it is. So you're gonna go in with your emotions and go on how stuff makes you feel instead of how logical stuff doesn't make no damn sense or makes sense. So you see what I'm saying? That's another thing too, man. You know, that just goes to show too. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask the question: do so-called black women care about black girls? Because I see the Hispanics, I see everybody taking their kids to school. That's, you notice you don't really see a lot of times. You don't really see black mothers in the cold or whatever taking their kids to school. You notice that? But walking their kids to school there and back. I see the Mexicans doing it all day. I see the whites doing it, the Europeans doing it all day, poor or not. I see, you see what I'm saying? I see the Armenians, the Romanians, and the Gypsies doing that shit all day. You see what I'm saying? What are we doing over here? What are we doing over here? Right?
Well, some of them too busy trying to get their groove back. You know, Stella.
Hot girl, so I hear hot girl summer. I hear let me go to Dominican Republic so I can get a BBL. I see these females going on Kendra G show and all these shows talking about why can't I can't get a man, but you can't get a man because you're a fucking asshole. You can't think that all men are stupid, but at the same time, wanting a man. How does that work?
Well, then I will have to ask this question too. Then, if you're trying to find a man, what areas are you putting? Hold on? Okay, let's go with the spiritual thing. Let's go with the energy. Are you preparing yourself to be in a relationship with a man? Are you putting that real energy out to get that type of man that you're looking for? Too, because that your aura, guys, we are attracted to auras. You know what I mean? What your aura is saying. If your aura is saying that you don't need a man, then guess what? Huh?
I forgot about that. They be saying they don't need a man. I could see like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, maybe like, but you know, like other group, no other group says that. Now see, other groups say, you know, they might be saying, oh, you know, I do for myself, you know, for certain things, but they that's where it stops. Just like the feminism thing, that's where it stops. The wife, you know, you hear the white broads and stuff talk about feminism, but it stops at a certain point and shit, man. It stops because they go home to their kids and they do. Whether you talk about so-called black men, they go home alone.
Let's see, a lot of them has been fed. They fed into this capitalism world where get the bag, get your money, get your coins, girl, get your bag, get your mag up. You got the bag. Hell, you got all the goddamn bags in the world, and still what? You still single. You don't know how to be a companion. You know what I mean? You got to train yourself, and then you got to train the future generation women that's supposed to be the next generation of mature women. You know what I mean? You gotta do that.
Grandma
You can't say
shit.
What you want.
You know what I'm saying? And the mom ain't gonna be shit. And you know that's the cycle. She an asshole. She gonna be an asshole. She gonna be an asshole. This is how that works. You know what I'm saying? It's a cycle.
Yeah, I mean, some of these girls got their energy. They don't want to be in a relationship with a man. They don't want the hassle. They see the relationship their moms have been in, and aunties been in, and some of them are like, they don't want to be in a relationship. They don't need a man. They don't. You know what I mean?
They want a woman with a
penis. So they would have worked 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. You know what I mean? break yourself down. You know what I mean?
Mm. Mm.
It's
They want a
it's
woman
a
with a
whole
penis.
it's a
That's what
whole
they want.
different energy, man. Now I would say some of us men got to be blamed. We got to be held accountable for that too, because
That's true.
like I told you, it's a
That's
two-way
true.
street. It takes two to tangle. It takes 1 + 1 = 3.
Mm.
But this society, this so-called education system will tell you 1 + 1 is 2. Well,
Mm.
in life, 1 + 1 = 3.
Mm.
Because if I lay with a woman and we do, we can multiply that and make that a third.
Mm. That's true.
Is that not true? Or
That's
sometimes
very
we can make that a what? Sometimes that could be a quadruple,
true. Mm.
right?
Oh, that's so true.
At Monique, hey, Monique 2C, she know about the 1 + 1 = 3, maybe 4 sometimes.
Right.
I
That's
mean,
true.
you know what I mean? But the way they've trained our brains, Frank, man, the way these people and whoever this species is that is taking over this planet, man, this here atmosphere over here, they got us mentally, man, enslaved. You know what I mean? We mentally enslaved because even the things they be telling us growing up, man. You even heard this before that humans that we only use 3% of our brains. Man, how the hell you know that?
How do you know that? Ooh.
Unless you trying to keep me boxed into just only believing I'm 3%, using 3%. Or 11, 10%, 11%. How you know that?
I know.
Unless you trying to dictate something to me. Unless you trying to indoctrinate me. So I won't keep myself boxed in. That seems like what they're trying to do. Even with these statutes and standards, these rules of engagements that they got us going through, these company policies and shit, keeping us boxed in. No, man, we gotta free our minds, man. Our minds ain't free, man. They want to minimize us to reading a book. Well, you know how disrespectful that is to the creator. You know how disrespectful. That's a violation to the creator. To think that you're supposed to get all your information from a book, inside a book.
What
Not
about from
saying you're
nature,
not
right?
supposed to read. Right. Not saying you're not supposed to read. Right. I'm just saying for some of these people to use reading, literature and stuff as a weapon of mass destruction, because they tell you either or. They tell you, oh, you're reading the wrong book, or they tell you that what's in my book is what's more prevalent. It's what you need for your life. What if I ain't got no eyes?
I know.
You mean to tell me I'm that's the only way I can educate myself? Is reading your literature?
Right.
Talk to me, man. I
What
mean,
about
these
from
are
nature?
all tools. Yeah, nature, smell, sound, touch, hear, feel. You're intuitive. Where's that at? That's another reason, and we got to go to with this AI shit. They trying to take all that from us now and just relaying, even with these phones. Yes, they're good tools of that we can use in this lifetime, in this system we in, right? But they're trying to convert us over to semi-AIs, semi-AIs, semi-androids. They're trying to convert us over to semi-androids, where everything is attached to a damn device. Every our life is going through is a device. Now, like I said, these devices, we can reach people, we can do things, magnificent things with some of these devices, some of this technology, information technology. But we are born scientists. We are born intelligent. Our intelligence, our natural intelligence, always will super exceed any man-made uh, um, form of technology.
Oh, for
right?
sure. For sure. That's so true.
See, it's intruders, man. We got some intruders on this planet, man, that invaded this planet, man, a long time ago, and we've been at war. It's deeper than just the war we see with our eyes. You know what I mean? We've been at war for so long that it's normal to us now. You know what I mean? A lot of us
Damn.
nonchalant with it. We so
Damn.
nonchalant, Frank, it's ridiculous. But we've been at war.
I'm just so desensitized and just so fucking why,
Yeah, man. You said the exact word, desensitized, man.
It's
I've
so
seen some
fucked
stuff,
up,
man. Heard some
man.
stuff, man. Man, I
Really
know I'm
fucked
going
up.
there, but man, the things that we see, man, in this government, we got to go with. And this stuff, it's all related. It's all relevant. What we talking about is relevant to what you're talking about. To this administration, to the previous administration's governments that came and took over this land. They make the unnormal normal now.
Ooh.
These pedophiles, man, these motherfuckers, they want to, you know what I mean? Do these sex acts to women and men. You got these demons. You know what I mean? You got people of the badge, people that's law enforcement that's violating people. You know what I mean? Sexually violating
Oh yeah.
people. You know what I mean? And they getting off. You gonna tell me that's the law? So you mean to tell me that with these people doing to regular citizens, civilians, is okay? You letting them get off with probation or time served and stuff like this, man? I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if you
Yeah.
say, oh well, that's common. For you to, as a human being, to say that that's common, or I'm doing what the majority has done. You know what I mean?
Insane.
And this go back to what the talk around this new Supreme Court justice that they just nominated up, selected, right? Appointed.
Mhm.
Well, the talk around it is, well, with her letting off her leniency with pedophiles or sex crime leniencies, right?
Mm.
It's not the fact that people was coming out on her. It's the fact that other ones was letting it off too. So she pretty much was doing the same thing like her peers was doing, right? That's a problem.
It's a problem.
Right? That's a problem that we have ignored, that the fact that all these judges in these positions have been lenient toward certain sex crimes.
That's
Violating
so true.
people, man, violating human beings, man. I'm talking about boys, girls, men, and women.
And women.
And women. Violated, man.
Wait, that's a good. I didn't look at it like that, man. She just following. She following after her peers, and shit. That's a good point, man.
That's bad though. The fact that your peers have been doing it, you're supposed to be the light. Then you're supposed to not what? What? You're supposed to be the light. Then
you see why Joe Biden picked her ass, and she, you know what I'm saying, dude? Like that's that. You know, now you think about it, man. You can see clearly now when all the motherfucking rain is gone, man. And it's just like, that's why that man picked her, man. And and it was all fake. Oh man, it's a up in the air about who he's gonna pick. He has at least between 10 of them, and like 4 of them was with Europeans, right? 4 of the picks. And it's just like, but see, the thing is, they knew damn well they was gonna pick her. They knew her. She has ties to George Soros. You know what I'm saying? In other societies, they knew. You see what I'm saying? That she, her background about letting these pedophiles off. They knew that, man. They knew that she's gonna be a good puppet and pawn. They could just pat her on the head. You see what I'm saying? Like, job well
how
done.
can any so-called black person, Frank, not to cut you off, violate that? I mean, validate that. You try to add race into that and violate. Say, well, that's a black woman, man. But how can you negate someone? You know what I mean?
Right. So we look away from stuff like that when it's somebody that's so-called black. You see that, dude? They can do whatever they want, just like Joe Biden. I said yesterday on Felicia's show was really dope. she's like, yeah, he called our kids roaches and stuff like that. We still voted for him. I said, I think that's why we did vote for him. I mean, we didn't, but that makes sense, dude. We're so subservient. It's almost like we like the racist, subtle motherfucker, right? But when the Donald Trump's and shit like that, he never even used the N word the whole time while he was. I never even heard him use that word, by the way. That was just kind of weird. How people was really, we got to get him out of here. We got to get him out of here. When didn't he offer? I mean, I'm not no fan of none of the motherfuckers, but didn't he offer 800 or 500 billion almost, but $500 billion just to black businesses alone? And that was just one plan that he had. So, and we didn't vote for him. So he was so bad, we had to get him out of here. But he was offering somewhat of tangibles. That's really weird to me. But see, he didn't call the kids roaches.
I'm gonna keep it funky. I'm gonna keep it funky. And like I said, this ain't, and people get it confused. This ain't no either or. But I would say this: the man did tell you, ask, what the hell you got to lose? Now we see what the hell we got to lose when you pick. You know what I mean? Now we see. You got your kids that's losing, your butthole is losing, you got your butthole to lose, you got your penis to lose, you got you got your woman to lose. You know what I mean? You got your land to lose, you got your rights to lose, constitutional rights, the ones that they still respect, because like I said, we got constitutional rights and the Bill of Rights. Don't mean that these motherfuckers gonna respect them. Don't honor them. Because they ain't been honoring them. They ain't been honoring them. Yeah, you do have a right. We do got rights. But who gonna honor them? Who gonna respect them? And who gonna protect them? And who gonna protect us when we are violated by anybody, friend or foe?
Ooh, here go BJ.
Frank, who gonna protect us, friend or foe? Or that regular ass cop that knocked on the door?
Man, I don't want to say, you already know who the YouTuber I'm talking about. I don't really want to, you know what I'm saying? But he was spitting some shit the other day, dude. It was a good show, dude. He was talking about the police and shit, probable cause versus suspicion. You know what I'm saying? He broke that shit down, dude, because you show probable cause only when you really, really know or really perceive that somebody's an act of a crime. You see what I'm saying? Probable cause is just pulling a motherfucker. Oh, I had probable cause. Or probable cause is just, going in your house and shit, trying to search and shit. That's not probable cause, dude. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference between reasonable suspicion and probable cause. We don't know that. We think the police is doing their job. We think the police is so good when they violate your rights. We cheer them on for violating our rights. We don't even know. That's crazy. We don't even know that the Home Rule Charter gives them their authority and shit. In the they have to follow the municipalities of their cities too. So crazy. We don't even know that. We think the police is so good and so dandy and so, you know what I'm saying? BJ, what up? What up? Is that BJ in the motherfucking house?
BJ the DJ.
Oh yeah, BJ, what up? What up?
Come on, man. Come on up here and scratch these records. Spin these records.
What the hell happened, dude?
Huh?
Did you see? Damn, what happened? That was weird. That was weird.
We got that energy, man. So these devices, like I said, these devices can't hold us, man.
That's true. Though. We really do got that energy, man, and that because I call ourselves highly, because we're the most highly melanated people out of everybody on the planet and shit. So you know what I'm saying? That melanin is costly.
There we go. Right?
Yeah, what's
Carbon
up, man?
And copper.
What up?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, brother? What's up, Shaq?
What's up, my carbon and copper brother from another mother?
I'm sitting here looking and listening, man. I said, I just got in the house, man. I said, let me go ahead and break this thing down, man. See, we got a thing called a disinformation governance board, right? Which I think is mighty funny that the only person that can spread disinformation is you. But when we was on Miss Lockhart's show last night, daggone anything you say is disinformation, but you go pull it up. No, I was just smart enough to look. So that ain't disinformation. So who spread the disinformation? Am I correct? Okay. Y'all were talking about Ketanji Brown Jackson and all these clown shows we got. They're running around crazy, man. I'm back looking at 409 gas down here, $1,400 apartments. But I meant to tell Frank, and I already told you, Shaq, down here was an apartment complex, and I saw somebody like you, I come give you a hug because daggone this apartment complex down here called Southwood. The Latinos took over. They done got a coalition, and they said y'all gonna fix these maintenance problems. Do something about this. We're not gonna live under these conditions. We should have been doing that. Something you said about Trump that was just interesting, like 2 minutes ago. You were saying that we like the pain. No, we like to complain. We like to say he ain't doing nothing. When we come to the table, we turning down money. No, we could have used those financing resources. We said, no, we don't want the money you get racist. I said, damn that. Look, man, you can be racist all you want. You don't have to hate me. You look here, as long as you give me that money. I mean, of course, I don't want you to call me a nigga, but as long as I'm getting that money, on the resources, we're gonna have to eat cake on that one, baby. We gotta you gotta cut the check. And Reese said, no, you don't cut the check. Reese told Joe Biden, you ain't gotta cut us the check. We just want you to just sing us Christmas carols and shit. That's what we really was about, say we want you to talk to the Easter Bunny and shit, and Dad gonna tell us lullaby to put us to sleep. That's what we wanted for real.
Told you, Bernard, it's mental slavery, baby. Niggas are mentally enslaved, man.
What's up, Monel? How you doing, sir? Yeah, they running around getting us messed up, man. Daggone. The Bible say my people pray for lack of knowledge, but shoot, daggone, I like what Frank said. Daggone, hey man. They know daggone where they screwed us over. Frank said they like calling us roaches. Yeah, they do like calling us roaches. They like calling us something.
See, it seems like we it's weird, man, because we'll react a certain way to when they do that shit, man. Like we show them, you know what I'm saying? Like we'll show them love and shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when somebody's actually talking for some tangibles, and like you said, you got a good point. We'll complain about not having tangible, but when somebody has something on the table, we want to talk about he's racist. Get him out of there. You see, it's the whole media apparatus. But see, Joe Biden, squeaky clean. The media ain't talking bad about this dude at all. Even Fox News doesn't go in on him like how they should be going in on him. They're talking about the 100 laptops here and there and how much certain kind of good bad job he's doing, but they don't really, they can really be going on.
Black folks that they're actually crazy enough to believe that goddamn that Hunter Biden might have did wrong, but Joe Biden didn't know what his son did. Bullshit. Keep it in the family, baby.
Hey, I was trying to understand, Bernard, how is he even eligible to be the president of the United States with his son? We know what his son history is, and that close to him, huh?
He's not.
Good point.
That's what I'm saying, man. Then nobody brought that up. I thought about that earlier when even when it was running.
What did I ask you, Shaq, yesterday? I said I'm gonna do a podcast. It'll be me, you, maybe Frank, Felicia, and it's gonna be called "Have We Become Enemies of the State?" Remember the movie Enemies of the State?
Oh yeah.
Enemy of the State. Because that's the movie we're looking at right now. Enemy of the State, and the other movie we're looking at right now is Rules of Engagement. And we obviously do not know how to engage right now.
Wow.
Or state property. Look at the movie State Property.
Get down and lay down.
State property.
Lay down. We
are state lay down, you stay down.
We are state property, dude. But I mean, damn, BJ, you writing shit, man. And it's different. See, but you notice I said this earlier. Different. They had task force, COVID task force, drug task force, disinformation task. When you hear these trigger words, that lets you know that they got to let you know that there's some more any logical thinking person anyway. They got to let you know that something's not right.
Frank, I will say this in fairness, though. They did say that they did disinformation marginalized communities, but that's because that article they had a couple of weeks ago that came out and said that Latinos are leaving the Democratic Party in droves and voting for the GOP. So they said they want to prevent misinformation or disinformation in marginalized communities. They were talking about Latinos actually this time, but it's kind of funny that they actually did. Yeah, and they said ahead of the midterms. That's what they said. So they trying to block out information. Notice Obama been popping back up with his talking about disinformation, calling people quacks and stuff like that. After admitting, Shaq, you sent it to me, but I had already watched it. After admitting that they had clinically tested billions of people. That's him saying that. That's not Me saying that's a woman saying that.
Mm-hmm.
The conspiracy facts. The conspiracy factors. All right, again. Not conspiracy theory. Conspiracy factors. And matter of fact, we ain't even got no conspiracy. They creating the conspiracy. They the conspiracy.
It's on the people.
They're the ones
It's on the people now. They ask these questions. If we all on our platforms asking these questions, we can see. That's how we break the AI cycle. We get on our platforms, and everybody, large numbers on our platform for days, months. We put the demands. We hashtagging our demands up and down our platforms, and we hashtagging certain. You know what I mean? That's how you that's how you break the what's the name, my man? You break the code. You know what I mean?
That's true.
We talking about some of the older people. They did. I ain't saying they dropped the ball, but we're definitely missing some big windows. We got social media, we got these platforms, and we've been, like you said, Bernard, a lot of gagging, laughing and joking with all this bread and circus on a high level. Ain't nothing wrong with you taking time out, you know, having fun, joking, and watching a movie or something with your loved ones, you know, watching a good old game or some shit, ball game. But at the level we doing it, whereas that's the majority of our life, man, wow.
Yeah, well, look, I just want to say this. Look, it's 12 o'clock here on the East Coast, and I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. But the man did ask me to jump on. I'm jumping on. Hey, look, I'm going to jump off, right? I'm about to lay down, right? Been a long day. Getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, got to work out, and then I got to work. So, hey, look, y'all keep up the good work, man. I just said I got to come on and talk to y'all for a minute, man, because I'm tired of this disinformation and all this other crazy stuff they talking about. They getting a little bit too, you know what? Operation Paperclip, they getting a little bit Nazi. Well, actually, they are Nazis. They ain't no Nazi-like. They are Nazis. I'm not even giving that bit of a doubt. But hey, just remember, they have officially declared us enemies of the state for what they're doing.
Oh yeah, so
Don't
okay,
you
I'm about to
forget.
get up this bad boy, my damn self. So shout out your shout out your information, man. I'm about to
Oh,
get
my bad. Okay, that's even better. I ain't gonna miss nothing. Okay, well, let me go ahead. I go ahead and say it since I was saying it. King BJ Johnson, YouTube, Bernard 1121 Instagram, KingBJFitness.com, King BJ Fitness 32, Instagram, Bernard Johnson Facebook, and if you want to, $1919 BJ Cash App, Twitter 1987 BJ. I've been 2 of my Twitter pages been blocked for 2 years, but I guess with the with the Musk man, maybe they let me off the hook. I don't know.
Oh yeah, word, BJ. Good looking out, Shaq.
Yeah, man, you already know, Frank. Like I said, these are the things we got to do. It's on us, the people. Now we keep talking about we the people, so we the people gotta we gotta chant, man. We gotta put the right chants out there. Keep up the work like
We the
we've been
people and we
doing.
not the people.
Huh?
We the people and we not the people. You got some people that say we the people, and then some people say we not the people.
Yeah, well, see them idiots. Yeah, them drones. Them might be bots. Hey, them might be bots. They might be AI
Russian
bots.
bot. Russian.
Yeah,
Hey,
AI bots.
you know what? Hey, yo, you know what? They've been having a lot of restaurants actually giving out a lot of bots, and they're gonna serve people food and shit lately. Robots give people food and shit. I've been watching this shit.
Walmart got a robotic thing that clean the floor and shit. That shit is a robot.
Sam Club do too. I seen it. Yeah, I seen it. Sam Club do too. I bumped into one day by mistake.
What that tell you?
They got robot sex toys too.
Yeah.
Boy.
They want to keep us in the metaverse, in the matrix, the matrix.
Hey, on one of these dating sites one day, they're gonna have a live robot. You can get a robot to date and shit.
Damn, dude.
Like I did. We in the metaverse, baby. Relax.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. This shit is crazy, man. But it's all about design, like I be telling people, man. It's all about design. You know what I'm saying? Control is you know, what would make you think that these people actually have the power, which they don't. We actually have the power, but we're not gonna, we're too non-clicked up and we're too divided. So what is power when you have division, right?
Well, y'all take your time, brothers.
Oh yeah. All right.
All
Be
right,
looking out,
D.
BJ. Word.
Good up with
Word.
you. Yeah.
Shaq, shoot your info, man. You be spitting some
Oh
fire,
yeah,
man.
Frank, man. Appreciate the platform, Frank. Hey man, keep working hard at what you're doing, man. Like I said, success, man, don't come overnight for some people. You gotta keep grinding. You might have to put another 2-3 years in before you get to where you want to be. But we're gonna support you. We're gonna stay. We not behind you. We right beside you. So you know what I'm saying. Keep you doing what you're doing, and y'all can check me
Appreciate
out
it.
on CLE Smooth 81, CLE Smooth 81 at Instagram, and CHAQ Edwards on Facebook. I'll be dropping a lot of information stuff on there, man. Like I said, I'm Black History 365. 24/7, 365. You know what I mean? So you'll see some nice fun facts. You know what I mean? Different little platforms I follow on social media, and I'll be posting, reposting, and posting, reposting, hashtagging and stuff. So just follow along, man. We got to catch this energy. We are the people. Um, Go check out my website, man. I still haven't been on in a minute. My old podcast, CL Smooth Live podcast. Check out some of those old shows that I had on there, man.
Word,
At
yeah, man. It was dope.
www.clsmoothlive.com, and just check them out, man. If you like them, man, shit, like them, share them or something. You know what I mean?
Oh
Because
yeah.
I'm still trying to get back acclimated and getting back into this thing, man. I know there's a lot of traffic out here. A lot of podcasts are popping up. I'm just sitting back enjoying, hell, listen to other people's podcasts. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Trying to get back in that mode. I'm saying.
Well, you got my
So
full support when you know what I'm saying, when you get that page up and running, you got my full support, man. I got you, man. Word.
yeah, appreciate it, man. And I might possibly, Frank, have a book coming out. I'm gonna try to get it
Ooh,
out by the end of this year.
ooh, that's dope.
It's gonna be a shocker.
That's dope.
That's
That's
all I'm
dope.
gonna tell you.
That's
But
dope.
yeah,
Oh
Frank,
yeah.
man,
Oh yeah, I'm on
be
that.
easy, man. Take it easy, man. I'm gonna get up out here, man. Do my thorough thizzle. You know what I mean?
All right, Shaq, man. Good looking out, man. Thanks for the support, man. It's always, you know what I'm saying, pleasure, man, having you on, man, spitting your facts, man. You know what I'm saying? Always a pleasure, man. Because we don't do beliefs and all that shit over here. We do facts and truth, man. It's a big difference and shit, man. I
Yes, sir.
appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And y'all follow Shaq on all his platforms, man, and support this brother, man. He doing the work, man. And I appreciate that, the motivation too, man. I'm gonna keep grinding, man. I gotta stop. I actually gotta grind a little harder, man. I'm working all that shit, but that shit shouldn't stop shit. You see what I'm saying? I be
Yeah.
having these
Just
crazy
pace
ass
yourself,
hours.
Frank. Yeah, just pace yourself, man. And just the more consistent you is, like to say, the more you gonna get good at it, the more it's gonna catch fire.
Oh yeah, word. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, big dog. Oh yeah, word, man. All right. So I'm gonna holler at you, Big Shaq, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I'm out. I'm
All right,
out. I'm out, baby.
all right,
What's
big
up?
dog. Thanks. All right. All right, in chat, I'm gonna holler at y'all too. Y'all stay up, you know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, like, share, and subscribe. Monel, BJ, all y'all, man. Felicia Lockhart and Daisy, and I really appreciate all y'all coming on here, man. And Mason Capone and all y'all giving y'all good insight, man, and provision, man. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. All right. I'm about to go get something to eat. Y'all stay up. Peace.